Don't follow the light, EDG. If you want to go to a Game 5, step away from the damn line, or you'll be crossing to the other side. The other side happens to be 2020.
Rather, Uzi keeps his flash very importantly.
Again, Dredgeland's going to come through. Oh, Crisp! Why did you do that? Light gets autoed and first blooded. Uzi survives and Crisp with a crucial mistake. Uzi and Meiko might be caught out. Can WBG get some revenge? Uzi uses that flash, but Crisp follows up. A second skin proc. Light it doesn't hit. Crisp under turret. Gets Uzi another.
Burned. Be there to protect Uzi if Weiwei wants to flash on someone.
Meiko no summons apart from the ignite. There's the flash. They want something. Finally, Weibo are going to look for it, but they haven't finished the kill. They haven't finished the kill. Light gets it, but now Chris might just die to Uzi. Auto, dead. Uzi now with the arrow in the quiver. Weiwei's up next. The sniper comes in. The hail of arrows and the hail of tears of Weibo fans.
Jumping beyond the mid wave. Haven't really had to talk too much about this mid lane matchup. It's some trades back and forth, really not as much of a kill threat. He does have the cook potentially. Hits it.
Next, Fofo, he can now follow this up. There's a flash, ignite down. Fofo has flash almost. Xiao jumps in but dies. Here comes Weiwei, but he's too late. Fofo chains out.
TP's available from TheShy on this Cassante, but it does seem like it's going to get rushed.
Poppy ult gets away Fofo. They want to take the fight still, but Weibo are losing the jungler's health bar. Chris pops the ulti. Xiaohu's teleported in here as Chris has to flash Robert. Uzi gets out. Meiko's not dead. Weiwei with his dying breath gets the charges. Is the other TP, but TheShy is low on health. EDG, this fight looks easy as Weibo is separated. Ale gets the reset on ulti. Meiko will die to TheShy, but EDG wants some more. Fofo will flash over to meet him at the hill. And as he dies down, TheShy with one more gives openings to EDG as Light versus Uzi now happens. Cleanse is available, but he won't need it with no ulti. Uzi tries to hide away, buy some time. The rest of EDG won't help him out. But even though Uzi dies for a big shutdown, EDG got so much.
Come through, but with the control they have around the bot side of the map, they get to approach the dragon with a lot more poise. And Weibo, they struggle to find the fight.
It was such a weird engage. Like you said, Weibo Gaming, they realistically didn't have the situation to look for this 5v5, but they commit so much. Uzi flashing away from Chris' initial engage as his double TPs from the top laners also get committed. Ale picking up 2 kills from this fight as well. That is going to be crucial because once you look at Weibo Gaming's composition, they have no one to match the Fiora. However, Light was able to pick up the bounty gold from Uzi, and that's something we highlighted for the win con of WBG.
Light at least tagging the W1 to Uzi allows him to ult forwards and get an important kill back, but as much as we've talked about this game not being about team fighting as opposed to the rest of the series, and the fact that EDG want to win through sidelines, or at least they have a win cut of the fight, you can have Kai'Sa flying across, Jay Shock Blast, and catch someone out.
He's not expecting it, he gets shoved against the wall. What a pick! What a pick!
That is exactly what they needed. Establish vision control, catch someone.
Deny the dragon stacking away from EDG.
And Kitty, to go on your point from before, what happens when the bounties are given over to Weibo as we look at how this blast cone might get MVP for Game 4?
And things are half of this replay, the important part of this replay is already done because the wards spotted Ale. They didn't have the ability to see the enemy coming in terms of Weibo. They get an important kill.
Gold went to Light on the AP Kai'Sa as now Weibo somehow uncharged. Chris comes in with the quickness. Fofo is caught out. EDG, what is happening? It's another shutdown. Light has just been given the death note as Chris was walked in, chains corruption. Hang on, who can throw harder? Right now I feel like I'm watching a game of football.
River is just there on the bot side of mid. They're trying to get some vision control right now, but they're getting fought for.
Yeah, I mean, for that vision, I think Fofo in the end actually got it. Never mind, it's way, but it might not matter because in the Baron, the jungler's been caught out, but Chris
Uzi!
comes in. Uzi's in the middle of no man's land. Light just takes him as EDG. It's an equal fight, but TheShy is here first. Meiko not involved. Jiejie in the pit is given free roam. EDG were separated and torn apart, and Weibo have been given the team fight above all. Fofo gets one, reignites the crowd, but as he runs away, it's too close to call.
Again, this is...
WBG, they have great follow-up engage as well. You see Weibo getting focused down by EDG instantly, but they forget that this Varus is extremely vulnerable, and Crisp instantly focusing the AD carry, and also Light on this Kai'Sa, an absolute menace.
Very importantly, no Nautilus at this play. That is one person not dealing DPS because they're running away from the Nautilus ult. That's a big difference. He comes in towards the end of it, has to blow the flash anyway. Weibo moving better as a unit in this one scenario.
MR debuff from Baron for a Kai'Sa. That is important to mention as well. Gets the free hit.
Do go to the Baron. We go to this rush. This has been a thorn in their side before. Weiwei, can they finish it?
It could be the comeback from Weiwei here in Game 4. Again, they have no business taking. Fofo jumps in.
Keep exploding!
No, knock away! Weiwei now go to turn to finish the Baron. Objective bounty and a game-defining play. Ala's in the backline on Crisp, but Weibo group back up. Baron giveth, Weibo taketh away, but today they're just apparently, or at least in this game, giving to Weibo for once.
I mean, we've seen plenty of times over the course of the regional qualifiers, Weibo falter around the Baron, but they use the pop ult so well. They use the kite to go through that one, but EDG, they're on their own side of the map on the bot side. Ala trying to get something in the 1v1.
Fofo gonna get dove, Crisp flashes forward, there's the quickness, everyone jumps in! Fofo ain't Foka today, he's in the grave.
And this is the composition that Weibo Gaming has locked in.
Oh my god, what's happening topside? There's a flash from TheShy. Ala burns his own, but he will get the inhibitor turret. WBG stay bot side, all apart from Xiaohu, who's going to go top and make sure that Ala can't do any more.
Inhibitor down, TheShy does live though. It's an advantage in the side lane from EDG. That's what their composition is meant to do. Weibo, they've had some great victories over the last...
In 40 seconds, they need to either force onto Ala.
Wait, he's going to block the ult. He's still there, the all-outers. Ala takes too many turret shots. He's tagged. Light flashes and gets yet another shutdown, number 4. And with the Rabadon's death cap, it's going to be dangerous. Ala, again, this side lane punished well by Weibo.
TheShy's doing a really good job of making sure the wave is outside of turret range to get aggro onto Ala. It's an extra couple of tower shots. It allows Light to fly in with the third. He's not here at the Baron. He's trying to take mid. EDG, they're not going towards the Baron.
It's going to be down. Weibo instead just take it. Uzi gets mid lane turret in the meantime. They have Baron advantage to get the recall here as TheShy versus Fofo happening in the side. Meanwhile, Teleport going to be burned as well. They want to kill TheShy. They want to get this side lane under control. But with Baron minions, makes it a little bit hard as Ala chases him down. There's no flash available. A grand chance there. But Crisp, the counter engage is huge. Ala has no flash available. TheShy lives.
EDG are really trying to scratch their heads and find some...
A bit of a timer.
There is no contest on this. EDG, they say, okay, it could have been solved for us, but it could have also been the end of the game if we fluffed up that fight.
The double Barons going into their pockets.
On a ward, on a ward. They're on a ward. EDG are gearing up for this fight. Weiwei's on a ward. Jungler pulled on in. Big mistake by Weibo. Teleport's coming through though. That's TheShy in the middle of it all, but that teleport, what can he do with it? Meiko engages, regrets it immediately. TheShy in such a good spot now as Light is on the back line. He ultis in. Onto Ala. Ladies and gentlemen, Weibo are taking the fight. Somehow, some way, Weibo see the light.
That'll do it! Weibo poised to take fourth. They take the fight. I don't think they have the waves right now. There is
series here from WBG and EDG. Now with those death timers, we're going to find out, is this the end?
Yeah, 20 seconds.
Oh, the all-out, TheShy and Crisp, they dive on in. Jiejie, the last alive, his next turret's now exposed. Never before has Weibo made the leap. A newer organization looking to build a future that begins now. For the first time, Weibo will debut to the world stage, and after 4 years, TheShy will return.
It has been oh so long since we have seen TheShy on the international stage. He's had his ups and his downs, but he will be there, and that engage around the Nexus contributes to that final Nexus falling. There's a smile on Uzi's face, but it is heartbreak for him and his fans. Uzi, his return, once again, going on to an organization with a storyline that it was fit for true greatness. Joining a rival organization cannot make it happen.
But this means the start of Weibo Gaming's first debut at the world stage. This is going to be their first appearance, and of course TheShy, Xiaohu, Crisp, they will reunite at that international.
For a team that was built up as a super team, that has now come full circle. 4 years ago, TheShy